get on into it then, shall we? Happy Friday night and happy Friday evening. Oh, I don't know if we want to like start off on the soft whispers like right away and whatnot, but how about we just instead of like going straight into the ASMR, let's just do some normal chat and whatnot. You know, we can always break into the voices later. But for right now, let's get the announcements out of the way. How about that? Now, you will have to forgive me. I do need a bit of water. Apparently, my sinuses are acting up, so give me just 1 second, okay? I get all nasal allergies and stuff like that. It is what it is, though. So, let's start off with roll call. Let's start off with who's in chat, and let's just see where we go from there. Illusion, thank you so much for redeeming the first. You are the first today. Congratulations on being the first redeemer of today's family-friendly Femboy Fridays ASMR stream. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Also, welcome in Rendezvous. Welcome in Pancake. And welcome in Caribou. How are all of you doing tonight? How is everybody doing? Now, forgive me on one thing. I forgot to pull up Brave. So I'm going to try to find some like Lofi real quickly. Nothing too loud. I mean, we usually listen to this one like all the time. Well, I think it'll be okay. It is just a tad loud. My mouse doesn't like want to behave with me right now, but hey, I think this is okay. How are you doing, Rendezvous? How are you doing, Caribou? How are you doing, Pancake? How are you doing, Elu? Now, I will admit, it's been just a little while since we last did ASMR on the channel. And, if I'm being perfectly honest, I kind of forget what exactly, like, we do and stuff like that. Like, how do we, like, lead into it? How do I want to introduce the stream and stuff like that? So, forgive me if I'm just a little bit experimental to start off with. But, I'm pretty sure I'll pick it up pretty easy and whatnot. Give me 1 second. If there's one thing that I do have to point out, is that winter weather and ASMR don't mix too well. I've noticed my chronic cough and like sinus drainage has been really bad this year. Like, hold on. It's like my sinuses are like constantly in overdrive. Like you can hear it in my voice right now. I can't shake that like you know, I can't get the frog out of my throat tonight. But I think it's just the humidity, the lack of heat, and when there is heat, whether it's cold or hot, it's like all dry air, and it's just like kind of feels like there's not much oxygen these days. So that's just a sign of how bad the winter is right now. It's not a reason that I haven't been doing the ASMR lately, it's just it makes it difficult, but I still want to do it, you know? I still want to get my experience. So you'll have to bear with me, because I might sound just a little bit sick tonight. But hey, I'm doing everything I can to make sure that it sounds, you know, mostly clean and whatnot. I will also say that as a bonus, I did have a little bit of alcohol before we started stream. I had like half of a Four Loko, just because I know alcohol usually helps when my sinuses, like my allergies are really bad. So, like, I have to get over like the hiccups and the burps that are coming because I like chugged half the thing pretty quickly. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me get rid of the hiccups. I'm gonna hold my breath. Okay. If you wonder why, like, I like move like sporadically or I jitter when I'm holding my breath, it's like one of the things that is related to like one of my respiratory issues is that it's like kind of going berserk because it doesn't know if I'm trying to inhale or exhale. So when I force myself to like hold my breath, the body's like panicking. Is like, wait, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale. It's like, what do I do? It's just like, just don't breathe for just a few seconds. And then I start to calm down. And then I exhale. And then I inhale. And then I exhale again. It sounds good? Alright, I'm glad to hear. Welcome in, Amai. How are you doing, Poppy? Welcome into chat and welcome into the stream. I need one more second to clear my throat. I will say though that the start of these streams is always a bit of a shaky start. Like, I swear, I should just like put like a disclaimer out there. The first 30 minutes of an ASMR stream is all about clearing my throat, getting used to the hydration, getting used to the alcohol, and then getting right into the mix. But and also because ASMR has one little interesting thing with my throat, and that is that if I use like my lower voice and whatnot, it activates my like sinuses the most. But it's more of a reason to like start forcing it into like a different direction. And I notice if I like just put more air behind it, and I don't like to do that, but like with ASMR specifically, it helps. It does help just a little bit. Hello Ryan, welcome in. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you for the head pats. Hello, typical troll fan. How are you doing? And how does wait. Mari rate? Oh no. Mari rate into an ASMR stream. This will be interesting. Hello Maui. Hello Maui. How is Maui doing? I'm not gonna do that again. Anyways, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Something about hyperactive energy like always gets to me and whatnot like that. Oh dang. Let's handle this real quickly. I'm gonna give me some hydration to start off with. Mari, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Okay, my brain's a bit slow. Like, I will be honest, I did drink a little bit before stream, so let's get my bread on. No, not my bread, my head on straight first. I'm sorry. Okay, I knew you were doing the Legend of Zelda Twilight. In the HD, that's the one that's on the Switch, right? Is it the Switch or the Wii U? I forget. But I remember I was playing it once and it's like people were just telling me just get the HD version. I'm just like, I know it's there, but I don't know which one that is. Oh, so it's on the Wii U. Gotcha. Alright, let's see who's on out there. And first, let's introduce, well, not really, okay, we'll do introductions because I didn't do them today. I am Lily Moetsuki and I am the fox on the screen. And tonight, we're celebrating some Femboy Fridays with the ASMR. Because I've canceled like 2 ASMR streams recently. Because stuff happens and I'm just like, okay, we'll do it Friday, and then Sunday. We'll do it Friday. Okay, you guys happy? You guys happy? Yeah. So yeah, we're doing ASMR tonight just because everybody's been waiting on it. You know, some people have gotten like really used to how I do it on Sundays, but just like, oh my god, every fucking Sunday has been a fucking holiday, and it's like, oh my god, Christmas, oh my god, New Year's, oh my god, Martin Luther King, and I'm just like, guys, I can't keep streaming on holidays. I'm just like, okay. Anyways, welcome in Frostheart. Welcome in Champ. Welcome in Yang Xiao. Welcome in Burashoki. Welcome in Lunaris. Welcome in Mari Champ. And I feel like I've said everybody's name so far, but if I missed you out there, feel free to let me know and whatnot. And I'll be more than happy to welcome you in and stuff like that. But yeah, Maury, thank you once again for the raid. How was it, by the way? Because it looked like, if I remember seeing on Twitter, I think you started it at some point and you're just now getting back into it and whatnot. How far would you say you are into the game? And has it been pretty fun so far? Did you, by chance, play the original at all? Or is this your first time playing Twilight Princess in general? Oh, you didn't tell? Typical troll fan and goodbye? Aww. I mean, you're more than welcome to do that in the stream, but I mean, I can't tell if he's trolling me or not, I'll be honest. But yeah, there's been several holidays. A lot of holidays just all seem to happen on Sunday, and it's been interesting so far. But it's also a time to celebrate with friends and family and whatnot, so I'm always like, I don't just want to stream Sunday and be like all alone and whatnot, especially when everybody's gonna be like on the other side. So I think on New Year's it was actually a bit weird because I wasn't planning on streaming. So I ended up doing ASMR on, I think it was Saturday before New Year's. And then the next day it was just like something weird was going on. I don't remember what. So I started streaming anyways. And then we watched the balls drop. And anyways, yeah, we watched the balls drop for several different time zones, and I kept missing it. My ADHD was out of control because, oh, that's right. I had like a week of no ADHD medication. That really messed me up. It was interesting, but like my brain was so random hyperactive and just I couldn't think straight. So every time the ball would drop, I'd be like singing, I'd be humming, I'd be talking about something, and then somebody in the chat like, are we watching the ball drop? It's like, did you see the ball drop? It's like, hey, you know the ball drop, and I'm like, wait, that was like 8 minutes ago, and I'm just like, oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry, I missed the ball like every single time, except for one time zone, I didn't forget my own time zone, you know, Central. CST. I know I always put my time in like Eastern and whatnot, but technically I do live in Central, but I'll be honest, Central is weird. Not as weird as Mountain Time, but it's still very weird. I prefer East, but West is okay too, you know? I'm always trolling you, even when you don't. I know. It's in the name, isn't it, typical troll fan? That's what you do. That's what you do, and you do what you love, you know? It's something like that, but yeah. If you all are tired, if it was a long stream or anything like that, I don't mind the lurks at all. If you need to get some rest, if you need to get some food, if you need to get up for a little bit, or if you need to go and start the day and get some work and whatnot, I don't mind at all. I just hope you had a wonderful time over there with Maui. And may the stream have been comfy, chaotic, and everything that embodies the guinea pig. So, To those that don't know me, I think I already did the introduction, right? If not, I'll do it again. I am Lily Moetsuki. I am the fox on the screen. Tonight, we're bringing an ASMR stream on a Friday instead of a Sunday. Because, I did have one planned for this Sunday, but I'm making up for previous Sundays. But guys, I think I'm gonna have to move this Sunday as well. Because I forgot that there was a holiday. Martin Luther King is apparently on Monday, so I might be hanging out with people on Sunday. And then I can do ASMR on Monday and just treat it as our Sunday. Now, I will say that tonight might be a bit different. I'm going to try to change things a little bit. And what I mean by that is on Martin Luther King, on our Sunday ones. Hold on. I almost forgot to mention, yeah. Someday, like we usually do, like a chatting stream and whatnot, just with the ASMR vibes. However, tonight's gonna be, hold on, my throat feels really fucked up. Let me get some water. I'll be honest. ASMR is a bit difficult when you first start, especially with allergies, man. I envy the people that live outside of the bluegrass. I guarantee I'd have a lot less issues the day I move, and one day I will move. You know, I gotta take care of my throat. I gotta make it last as long as I possibly can. So, I'm gonna try one little thing. I'll finish the introduction, the announcement, and then we'll get into what we're gonna be doing tonight, okay? Give me 1 second. Okay. I just wanted to warm up just a little bit before I got back into it. There's one little, I guess, interesting thing that I learned to do recently. Completely accidental as well. It was, you know, someone in the community, just like the way they talk and whatnot. They started talking about like syllables one day, and I was just like, wait a second. Is that why they do the one thing every time? And it's just like, what if I start doing that? It's like, oh. And then I start pushing it a little bit higher. And then I'm just like, yeah, okay. I see what they're doing now. And at the same time, I see what it kind of like does to the throat. And now I just, you know, it takes a little bit of warm up. But I think that I might be able to do a thing or two with this. It's just, there's one little dangerous thing that I learned. That after I crank it up a little bit afterwards, I realized that I can kind of do a bit of a dummy mummy voice. But it's like kind of cringe. But it's like very interesting to notice that I can do that now. Speaking of somebody we need to correct, there's our stinky miniature sausage man in chat now. Welcome in, Stable. Welcome in, you adorable, cute little breedable bottom. Oh man, I bet all the men just can't can't get enough of you. I bet you twerk inside on the spot the second you see an extra hokey sausage. You just get down on your knees. Unstable begs for it. He begs for it and he begs for it. And then he gets it. And then he gets filled like the bread that he dreams of. Anyways, I'm gonna stop teasing. I mean, I can tease him at any point that I want to, and I reserve the right to do so. Anyways, I'm being extra sassy tonight because tonight is Femboy Fridays. And I may have had a drink or two, so forgive me if I'm a little extra mean. But I mean, yippee, yippee. I won't do an extra high-pitched yippee just because that'd be kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. I probably could do it, it's just, it'd be loud. It'd be very loud, and I don't really want to do that tonight when everybody is, looking for something soft in the ear. But yeah, welcome in, Care. How are you doing? How are you doing, you cute little green rat? How are you doing? What are you up to as well, Unstable? Unstable, what are you up to? And why are you getting on all fours? This is a say-so stream. This is a very safe for work stream, Unstable. We can't have you dropping your pants and begging for that love, you know? This ain't the place for that. Go twerk somewhere else. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. How's the kids? How's the kids inside? Hi. How are you doing? Anyways. Okay, no more voice experiments. Let me get back to Femboy mode instead of dummy mummy mode. Give me a second, I'm gonna clean my throat. And I'll be back with Okay, now we're back. So, now we're back in Femboy mode instead of dummy mummy mode. At some point, I might just have to make like certain voices a bit of a redeem in the future. It's just, oh my god, I can't believe it took me so long to figure out this one trick. And it wasn't until I overheard somebody else that I learned how to experiment with it. And now it's just a matter of not like, making it too cringy. It does need a bit of work, I'll be honest. I only discovered it today that my throat can kind of do this. So give me like a couple of weeks just voice training it, practicing it. I need to try with like more voice sounds, vowels, and everything like that. Oh yeah, thanks for clipping that, Unstable. Yeah, I did put in the effort, and that's like, this is one of my thoughts going into today's stream as to why I went like a little hard on it, is I've said this for like 2 years in a row. Also, before I say this, hold on. Welcome in, Colors. How are you doing, you cute little color? How are you doing? How are you doing? It is Femboy Fridays, yes. Welcome into the chat. Thank you for the hydration, Sleepy. Oh my god, it's been a while since I last got to see you here. How have you been? How's the new year treating you so far? And how are you doing? Okay, that helped a lot. Fortune-sama. Arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome on in. I'm glad that we can spend Femboy Fridays today together. I'm Lily Moetsuki, a fox on the screen, Femboy on the Friday, something else the rest of the week. but all time fluffy, happy, and well, I guess Sundays like usually are ASMR, but we do a lot of other things on the channel, like voice stuff and whatnot as well. God, guys, I'll be honest, my voice is starting to scare me lately. It's starting to freak me the fuck out. Cause I'm starting to realize that I can do a lot more voices than I thought I ever could. And I think one of it is not like just from practicing, like I just practice ranges. But I've also noticed that even like with like yesterday and whatnot, or the day before, is I think I could almost do a Vegeta voice. And I'm just like, wait, that is a voice that I've never been able to do. And I'm just like, oh my god. So it's just like, okay, here's one interesting that happened. Peace now that I'm here with you. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you. Welcome in, Sleepy. I hope you've been well. I hope you've been well. Happy weekend. It sounds, oh no, don't worry. It's all a good thing. Guys, there's so many things I want to talk about. So we have to like do it one by one. But yeah, I do ASMR, voice acting, games, VR chat, and all things like that. So if that's something you're into, then you're in the right spot. And I hope you have a wonderful time while you're following us. Thank you for the tell and all the redeems. Will, how are you doing? There you go, there you go, there you go. I got it all activated for you. But yeah, it's a good thing. It's just like, one thing I was gonna say is like, once again, well, there's voice confidence as well. But it's like, I guess at some point my just doing the ranges has like, I guess given me some sort of idea for accents. But it was just weird. But I don't know. I guess we'll. Oh no, I remember I was gonna say not the accents. It was something that I was talking with a friend who was just like, after we got done with the Lele and Andy stream, they were like, "Why don't you get into voice acting already?" And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start. It's just like, I'm interested. I want to, and I feel like I'm experimenting with it like on stream lately with games that we play. And they're just like, no, you did that voice like really, really fucking well. It's just like, okay, this is like, do it like a demo reel, voice a comic, like start applying. It's just like, I don't, so it's like, I'm interested in this, like, apparently like practice is paying off, but it's also like, yeah, I don't know where to start. It's not like I don't have interest. It's more like, I don't know what to do. But if somebody was like just straight up ask me, hey, you want to voice this? I'd be like, I'd do it for free. I just want the experience. You know, I just want to make mama happy. Yeah, okay, let's not. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Sometimes I like a flip or like a flip, like a switch just like flips, and it's just like really easy to do a voice or a pitch, and it's just like, I'm not a master of my own voice yet, but I'm starting to see a shit ton of potential all of a sudden. You want the full stream of Russian, Lily? I don't think I can do that. I don't even know where to start with Russia. You know, Babushka be angry at me. But no, that's not. That was so shit. That's like, for the maybe Rasputin. And oh, there's an ad going on, guys. I'm so sorry. Hey guys, hey, hold on. I need a pee. Also, unstable. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. No, rendezvous. Hold that. Oh my god, yeah, that's what I was told to do. That's what I was told to do because I need. Hold that thought. I need to pee. sorry about that, guys. Give me a second. Let me get my headset back on. We'll get right back into it. Okay, sorry about that. So, as I was saying just a bit ago, all the terms that they were bringing up and whatnot, I didn't even recognize. Like, I didn't even know what the fuck a demo reel was. Kawaru 86. Kawaru 86-san, arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you so much for the follow, Kawaru 86. And welcome to the stream, I am Lily. Lily Moetsuki Fox on the screen, ASMR, Sunday, Friday, whenever we happen to do it, or voice acting any other time. But yeah, this is what I was literally told to do, is just go start following some VAs. Start looking at their demo reels, and I was just like, what's a demo reel? And it's like the thing that they pinned to their profiles. They're just like, oh, is that what they're all doing? Is this why all they have like VA in the name? And I'm just like, oh man, this is what I mean, guys. I'm kind of dumb sometimes, and I can't understand what's obvious to some people, like normal people, I guess. So I was like, okay, so that's what a demo reel is. I need to go watch those. I need to make one. I need to, start following some VAs and start getting an idea. Now the chances are I probably already like watch a couple of them, and I just haven't put 1 and 2 together. But yeah, that's what I need to go ahead and do. I mean, you can just go look at some animations that don't have any VA. I mean, yeah, I was told like comic, but I think stuff like that as well, yeah. And the thing is, I wouldn't mind doing the looter stuff, but I also feel like that one is gonna be a bit harder to do. Like, cause branding, of course. I think what I would need to do is, I think I need to make a new Twitter. Specifically for VA stuff, because the thing is, I can't start doing VA stuff on my VTuber self and keep it just safe for work. If I start doing, NSFW stuff, I'm gonna at least need a NSFW account. So I'm thinking if I just do VA in general, that I just need to make one just for VA stuff. And it could still be under the same name, I guess, maybe? Do I want a different name? I gotta think about it, but yeah. The demo reels for people that may want... Yeah, exactly. It's like a miniature version of your portfolio, basically. And you just splice together different segments of things that you voiced that you think you did the best and whatnot. No, I actually don't. Funny enough. Like, it's interesting that if I give the impression of having done that before, just because of all like the voice acting stuff that I've done, I've never actually been like asked to voice act or recorded for somebody in voice act. Anything that's on my stream, oh no, I have that, but that's for something specific. That is entirely for like artwork and stuff like that, in case it gets like shadow banned, bonked, or whatever. I just need an alt that is dedicated to VA, both safe for work and not safe for work. So give me a second. So hold on. I've been just using the upper range for right now, so let's let's take a bit of a break. Because one thing that I do forget to do is, I don't know, I'm used to like cranking it up these days. But today is Femboy Friday, and I do imagine that some people want to hear more of the boy today instead. Or not, honestly, I don't know. But why not play around with the ranges just a little bit? But no, like, this is what I meant. Like, yeah. This is what I meant by like playing with my ranges and whatnot. Is that I can still Actually, I don't know if I can go much lower than this today. Like, I feel like my old default voice is just like, this is like the voice that I started streaming with, if I'm being totally honest. And it's weird that I was always using my lower range as a monotone. And now, listen to this. Like, if I just go from like right here, and I just bring it right here, and then I bring it like right here instead. So, do you have, what do you mean tools? Like, you mean for, oh, no, but I've heard of some things that can be used in place, like popsicles. Now, I don't know what works best, is all I can say about that. I'd be very much green on that note. Like, I wouldn't even know where to start. What do you mean, no eggplants? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I ain't no farmer. I know what you're talking about. Don't worry, don't worry. But it's I mean, the thing is, if I was to get like an actual one to do that, they're not that expensive. It's just, I mean, I guess I'll have to get one. It depends on what role I'm voice acting for, I guess you could say. But yeah, I guess that would be one of them, huh? But I kind of just feel like, though, if you think about it, like, wouldn't popsicles actually make the most sense? Because you're also looking for like some wet or damp sounds and whatnot. If you were just to use like an actual thing that goes inside people, you'd have to like just be very wet, because, you know, a fake one is not going to make its own, you know, wetness. You know what I mean? So it's like, anyways, I guess that also depends on like what voices I'd be doing anyways. But I don't think I could really demo many of them like on today's stream, just because, once again, this is like Twitch, you know. And actually, no, let's be honest, you can get away with a lot of things on Twitch as long as you're not doing certain things. Some sounds, as long as they're like in half decent taste, are technically fine. And I feel like people get dicier on VR chat streams anyways, right? It's just a matter of like, I don't know. But yeah, I think that is going to be my first project. Is one, start following some more VAs. Start taking a look at what they do for their demo reels. And then work on my own. Because I feel like that's the next first step. Now, the one thing that I could do is I could technically still post the safer work stuff on my VTuber account. It's just, if I do anything NSFW, I want it to like be exclusively post on the VA account. Just, you know, just to keep them separate. I mean, I feel like that's for the best. I know Twitter's just, it doesn't care too much, but like, if I start thinking of like partnerships and stuff, then you know, you don't want to have a demo reel where you're going like or anything like that, like, you know, anything sus and stuff like that. You just, hey, it don't work, daddy, it don't work like that. But yeah, anyways, I learned a lot thanks to them talking to me about it, but it was nice. It was nice getting a little bit of validation in a way too, just because I was doing this earlier. Like, a friend of mine who was like helping with the voice stuff until I was just like, Just, I either didn't have the time or the confidence for more. And that was also due to like paranoia with my parents and living conditions. But I did have like a couple of old recordings just to see what like my voice kind of sounded like and whatnot. And then I did like a recording today, and I'm just like, oh my fucking god, it's so different. And it's just like, wow. My first recordings were like, you're straining so hard, you're trying so hard to make the sound or the voice, and it's just like, you don't sound good. And then these days it's like, I kind of like strain just a little bit to get up there and whatnot. And then I just kind of relax and just go into the voice. And so, it's not so much about getting it like high up there and whatnot as it is just having control over it. Which is the one thing that led me to like what I was able to figure out today. You just have to do a lot of, I guess, like syllable stuff. And I realized, because I'd already trained like trying to like make sounds at higher voices before, that the syllable stuff just kind of helped, like almost as an afterthought, I guess you could say. But yeah, I guess that's our story on VA stuff, what I've learned, what I've been told, and everything like that. So, I guess I don't have all the tools in the world to do looter stuff. But I mean, if it's just like voice stuff, I'll be okay. But if they need me to do wet sounds, I kind of feel like it depends on which wet sounds it is. If it's mouth wet sounds, that's when popsicles will come in handy. But, we'll find out what the future holds. Right now, it's like, I don't know. I don't really want to do loot stuff necessarily. I'm not even sure like which ones I would do specifically. However, if it was to be something with like tea hoodie and whatnot, then I would definitely give it a shot. But yeah. I guess that's enough of that for right now. We're gonna get back into our ASMR, because I've been doing a lot of chatting and whatnot, so I guess I need to turn down my voice a little bit, and then we'll figure out what we're doing. Like I did say, I had a couple of drinkies before we get started today, and I'm wondering like, okay, where might we want to go today? Also noticed like my tracking is like closing my eyes a lot today, and I don't know if it's because I don't use a ring light, if this webcam is going bad, I don't know. So if you see me with like my eyes have closed a lot today, that's just my tracking being weird. Don't you worry about that at all. So I guess while we have the night open to us and whatnot, why is I swear I didn't change the volume of the music at all. But it got like really fucking quiet all of a sudden. There we go. I wanted it to be loud enough to where I can actually hear it at least, I guess the first thing I'd want to ask, the first thing that I think I need to ask and whatnot today is, what do y'all want to talk about? Because I have several things that I want to experiment today. But I don't want to get so stingy. I don't want to get too greedy and just make it all about me. I want you guys to talk to me about you just a little bit. Just a little bit before we get started and whatnot today. So, whether it's plans for tonight, whether it's plans for the weekend, or even things that you want to do in the future and whatnot, go ahead and talk to me about that first. Otherwise, I'm gonna activate. Like I said, I do have a bit of alcohol in my system. And one of the themes with tonight's ASMR Femboy Fridays is that I want to get a little sassy. I want to get just a little bit bratty. And I think I just want to make Unstable a little bit smaller tonight. Sucking Tom Cruise's toes. Thank you so much for the follow to the channel. Thank you so much for being around and watching. It's an interesting name, though. Do you think he has very suckable toes? Is there something about the way his toes just articulate that gave you the name? Do share the story if you happen to have one. You're welcome here. I am Lily Moetsuki, Fox on the Screen, ASMR Sunday, and whenever we happen to do ASMR again. Yeah. Sometimes I voice act as well. Sometimes I just play VR chat or do something else where I'm all kind of silly and whatnot. But, yeah, if you're looking to wind down tonight, if you're looking to get activated tonight, then, I'm gonna be in the Experimental Fox, brewing up a concoction that might make you happy, or just a little bit happy somewhere else. But probably happy, all in all. I need some water, give me a second. For a second there, like, my body was like, oh my god, I'm getting kind of tired. And I was just like, wait a second, what's that sound? And I'm just like, oh my god, it's raining, Don. It's raining. It's raining. And I'm just like, oh no, I'm about to fall asleep. I can't handle this shit right now. It's like, anyways. A little bit of rain is not gonna stop me. Instead, we can just have some sleepy, tipsy femboy time. And then I'm just gonna nuzzle closely next to your eardrums. And my tail's gonna bring you into a bit of a slumber. Because on a night as cold as it is, a night as cold as it is where it's probably snowing, I know you just wanna cling. I just wanna cling and get cozy. Right next to the fire, right next to the heater, or smack dab in the bed. I'm gonna help you go to sleep, one fluff at a time. Welcome in, Freaky. You adorable little thing, I swear. If there's one thing I'm gonna teach you, before I'm done with you, it's gonna be confidence. You're an adorable little thing, and I won't let you say otherwise. Not around me. I'm just gonna give you headphones. I'm just gonna give you hugs. And I'm just gonna whisper sweet nothings into the center of your ears. Until you change your mind. Not adorable? Okay then. Cute. And I'm not gonna let you say otherwise. Not when this foxboy has you right in their arms. And not just my arms either. I'm gonna wrap my tail around you. right around your waist, right around your knees. Now I'm gonna make you fall over. I'm gonna make you fall over right into my bed, and right into my arms. Now it doesn't just have to be you. Anybody else can join in this little fantasy of mine. Whether you're an adorable orange little bean, whether you're an adorable pink little bean. Let's go ahead and get started with tonight's ASMR RP. How about that? I felt like I ran my mouth for almost a full hour, and then picked on Unstable's little sausage for another half hour as well. So I think it's time to shift gears. I think it's time to open the doors, kick on the heaters, and show you just what my towel can do for you and I on a night as cold as tonight on a stream near you. Dead Fox Ghost, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on into the stream. And Starfound. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow to the channel. I am Lily Moetsuki, Fox on the screen. ASMR by Sunday, sometimes on a Friday, whenever it happens to be. Voice acting, VR chat, and anything else during the week. You're in the right place if you're into something like that. Or if you just want to hear me play with my voice a little bit. Or if you just want me to play it around with it right there. Or if you just want me to get it right here instead. Then I'm kind of all over the place sometimes. But we'd like to have fun with that around here, you know? I make it a habit, I make it a hobby, and I make it a trade of art to do all sorts of different things with my voice. Whether it's being energetic and intoxicated as fuck, or whether it's being wholesome, calm, and somebody you would trust your life with, or just somebody who can keep you warm at night, then you're in the right place. How are you? I was gonna be like, I knew that was a snacko emote. I knew it was a snacko recko emote. Welcome in from the cute fluff. Welcome in from the cute fluff, and anywhere else we happen to know each other from. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? You're just in time for the Love ASMR's Fridays, Femboy Friday special, where I get inside of your ears. And I get right next to you, and we get down to the wire. You'll have to forgive me. My brain might be a little bit gone tonight. But hey, I can't really say no to a little bit of alcohol, can I? It kind of makes the ASMR a little bit more clingy, I think. Just a little bit, you know? Sitting on top of the olive heat and not freezing to death. Oh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, may the heat keep you warm if possible. May the covers and the blankets and the snuggies and whatever you use to stay warm help you get through this rough, cold, frigid winter. Hello, Kyoka. Welcome in, Kyo. How are you doing, my adorable little fluff? Welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? How do you do? You know? Okay, let's not turn it into like a nightcore night or anything like that. I'm in serious danger of falling asleep on the floor. Oh no, oh no. You might have to get to a bed, you might have to get to a chair, you might have to get to a sofa with a heated blanket. I totally do not advise sleeping on the floor. Not on a night like tonight. Not on a night like tonight, where it's rainy, snowy, and windy and stuff like that. You deserve to be warm. You deserve to find comfort in something, anything that you can find that'll warm you up. You're a little bit bored? Aw. Well, hopefully you'll be able to find something that you want to do. Something that you can do. Anything to keep yourself attended to and whatnot. Okay. Because sometimes boredom just sucks, but hey, maybe I can alleviate that to an extent. Maybe I can make things a little bit fun or spicy or a little bit dicey, as we like to say. But yeah, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope all of you are doing well. Anybody else just joining in for the first time and whatnot? Welcome on in. I'll do intro again. I am Lily Moetsuki. I'm the fox on the screen. Femboy by Friday and anything else during the week. Sometimes we do ASMR on Sundays, sometimes we just have to reschedule it. But if you're into ASMR, if you're into voice acting, if you're into VR chat, and anything else, you're in the right place. So, thank you for trusting me with your eardrums tonight. I'm gonna give me some water. Winter Saturn, thank you for the follow and welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful night tonight. I hope you're doing well, being comfy, and being warm as well. Alright, let me get me a little bit of water and I'll see where we're going next, okay? Okay, 1 second. I was I had to look outside for just a second. I'm just guys, it's actually getting a little stormy around here. It's starting to rain, it's starting to pick up wind, and it's starting to hit the windshields and the windows and the sides of the house. And I'm okay, I have to make one little message just in case. If I disconnect for some reason, if I poof or disappear during tonight's stream, you'll have to forgive me. Because, that would just mean my net has probably shit itself, and I might have also lost the power. So if it comes down to that, then I'm sorry. Okay, Tiger. Okay. Let's do things a little bit different. Let's do things a little bit different. Because sometimes, I just play the sassy little fox girl on the screen. But tonight, we're gonna do things a little bit different. I'm gonna be, a little bit more haughty tonight. I might be a bit more bratty. I might be a bit more berating for a change. Let's jump back into the scene in a few seconds. There's an ad break going on. Hey, the ad break is done. Alright, sorry about that, guys. You know how Twitch is. Twitch is being a stick in the mud with the ads that, for the most part, people don't really see. And whether it's due to hold on. I was gonna say whether it's due to an ad block or just having a sub on the channel. Yeah. Sass me up some fun. Alright, give me a second. How do I remember, I guess just where I was at. I'm gonna put things for tonight. So, It's really cold lately and whatnot. And we got a bit of a long weekend coming up and stuff like that, you know? So, we got all these plans coming up this weekend. We got a lot to do. There's a lot for us to go over. Smokey the Kit Kat. Hey, have you ever smoked a Kit Kat? What does a smoked Kit Kat taste like? Welcome in either way, Smokey. How are you doing? I am Lily. Lily Moetsuki, Fox on the screen, an ASM artist of the night, next to your ear, next to you. And wherever tonight happens to take us and whatnot. No, but I've eaten a Kit Kat while smoking. Let me tell you, it is an experience. Oh man. Then the next time we try it, I would have to recommend trying something a little bit different. I don't know if you've experimented with the different Kit Kat flavors and stuff like that, but I remember trying an assortment of like 50 different Japanese flavors. And let me tell you what, some of those flavors are a trip. Some of them are really good. There was like a dark chocolate Kit Kat that still had the cocoa nibs inside of it. It was a bittersweet and very crunchy experience. And let me tell you, I'd love to have that again. Some of those flavors are so crazy, but they're nice, they're nice. Min-maxing stoner munchies. Oh yeah, trust me, it was. Now there's some weirder flavors in it. There was some weirder flavors I didn't care too much for, like milk tea, milk. Yeah, just anything that had like milk in the name was kind of weird, I guess you could say, taste-wise. But like the dark chocolate ones were just so good. But yeah, I like Kit Kats. I like Kit Kats, and I like the crunch that they give. But if there's one Kit Kat that unironically stands out amongst the rest, now I know they could make different versions of these, but let me say this: the big Kit Kat, the big Kit Kat. Now that shit is fire. That stuff is like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. And I know it's just the default Kit Kat. But I don't know what it is about it that makes it different. Just taking a huge bite out of something like that is just like... It's so good. It really is. Also, right, guys? I've not really like messed around with like the mic and triggers all that much. But I noticed one thing. Slightly behind my microphone's like pop filter and whatnot, I can actually make like those tapping sounds that some people do. Like I definitely prefer voice-based sounds, but like listen to this. It's weird. Trust me, it's weird. And I guess I'm learning more about condenser mics. So, who knows? Maybe we do take like a crack at like triggers in the future. Yeah, the big cat. The big kitty Kit Kat. I just love Kit Kats. Now, they're not my number one. But I don't think there's many that I'd pick over a Kit Kat, if I'm honest. I'll take a Twix. I will take a Twix. Oh, guys, no, that's cheating though. And this is why. I'll say this. Coffee blended into chocolate is like, bruh, it's too good. It's next to like bittersweet in the sense that dark chocolate is bittersweet, but it's like you get a blend of coffee, which is like really bitter but nice and mellow, and then you mix that with like blend chocolate or even just cocoa. Okay, now there's one thing that I have tried. You know how sometimes you'll go into the chocolate section of the store and you'll find these assorted bars, and it's like 60%, 70%, 80%, 85%, 90% cocoa. And it's just like, okay, but do any of these actually taste good and whatnot? So one night I got curious. Instead of starting off on the lower end, I bought the 90% bar. And it was worth it. It definitely doesn't give you that punch of like sweetness that just milk chocolate does, but that's not why you get these. You just kind of like eat them, but you like let them sit there, dissolve, and the initial taste is always a bit bitter, but it's like, oh, they're really good. They are really good. But I could tell right away that they are an acquired taste. They are an acquired taste, but I'm like somebody who drinks their coffee black. Dark chocolate and milk chocolate are entirely different. Yeah, they are. God99, Papu-san, welcome in. Good evening and good night. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. What brings you on by? What brings you on in? How are you doing tonight? We're like slowly breaking into our ASMR stuff tonight. I'm like, I was thinking of like ad-libbing a bit, but then I get sidetracked and it's just like, my allergies are being a little bit weird. So I did something interesting. I was like, well, I'm going to be drinking tomorrow night anyways. And it's just like, well, I know it's not strong or anything, but I had a Four Loko in the back of the fridge. And I was just like, okay, how about this? I have another can of Long Island. Let's put that in the fridge and have half the Four Loko before stream. It's just like, well, I don't want to be drinking on stream, so it's like, and I just end up chugging half a Four Loko before the start of the stream, and my brain's kind of like, I feel good. I feel relaxed, and I feel like, man, I just want to do something. But I'm also like, no. You are being Fox, you are being streamer. You need to do streamer things that I'm just like, hey. But what if I want to get spicy instead? And it's like, well, if you're gonna get spicy, then you need to come up with a story. You need to come up with a script. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I totally elbowed my bit by accident. But yeah. We're just, yeah, the dilemma of tipsiness. That's what it is. It's like, oh, my allergies, they've really calmed down after having a drink, and that's that was the intention. Because I know, like, the first half hour starting one of these streams is my throat is always like sinuses draining, no hydration in the humidity because it's so cold, and the heaters are like constantly on full blast, and it's like, I don't want to be coughing like the entire time, and it's just like, okay, let me see. So one thing that we kind of do on Sundays is sometimes like ask for either stories, I ask for prompts for chat GBT scripts, Or I just ask for people to send me their own scripts and whatnot. And I'm just like, that's all fine and dandy, and it's not bad. I can definitely voice them and whatnot. But, like, I want to experiment a little bit more. I want to see what all can I come up with on my own. Can I add them to the point where, rather than letting it generate something on the fly, can I mix my own personality into this? Can I do something that's just, me? And it's like, well, one issue that you usually have, or one thing that's always hard to start off with, is I can be a little shy sometimes. I can be a little inhibited, I guess you could say. So I was also thinking, well, that's like a little bit more of a reason to grab a bit of a drink. Because then that's where you get all creative. That's when you start to let those inhibitions go to the side. So, let's see what we can do. It might get a little cringe and it might get a little bit strange. But hey, I'm in this for the long game. So, it's time to get some experience and do what I can. James, this girl, thank you for the follow and welcome on in to our Femboy Fridays ASMR. I am Lily Moetsuki, the fox on the screen. And tonight we're celebrating Femboy Fridays in a different way. We're doing some ASMR with a bit of drink, with a bit of sass, and a little too much sugar. Because, I'll say this, okay, let me get a sippy, sippy. I'll sip right next to the mic, okay, thank you for the sippy, sip, smoky. Here we go. H2O, ain't that right, water boy? Ain't that right, water boy? But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say next. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, hella hydrated. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna shift things just a little bit, and we're gonna see if we can kind of like hold it like right here and whatnot, because I think it's time to start experimenting. Now, a little bit ago, I don't know if you're still out there, freaky, but how about you come back and we get a little freaky? Because I know you like to run, and I know you like to get away from me. I see how you are in Discord. I see how you are in chat, how you are in VR chat, how you are in our little Discord conversations. And the second we get right next to you, the second that we start giving you compliments and praise, how we start calling you adorable, cute, and everything else, you like to run. And the first reaction that I always have, I like to reach for that emote with a hug. I like to reach for the grabby emotes. And I next to me. So come on, freaky. Tonight I'm pulling you in, and I'm pulling you nice and close. And I'm gonna whisper your ear off. And so you A, go to sleep. 2, get way too flustered for the night. Or 3, you explode. Now, I don't know what explode means, but I heard that that's kind of a risk factor. So, sit down, boy. Take this towel and hold on to it nice and snug. I'm gonna keep you all warm tonight. I'm gonna be, no, not just your fox boy. Not just your fox femboy. But I'll be your fox man tonight instead. That, or I could just be your fox mommy instead if you want me to. I don't know which one you prefer, freaky. But, I can do a little bit of everything. I can do whatever you think's gonna make you happy tonight. Is that a new... No, it's not. Okay, I'm slow. Mental tingle. I know. I just want to play with their ears and rub my towel all over them until they just die of embarrassment and flusterment. You know, I love to tease. I love to bite. And sometimes I like to push buttons just a little bit. Hello, Violet. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Lost Love. Woofy Raid. Woofy, woofy, woof. Let me give you a shout out real quickly and whatnot. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Lost 1F, right? Yeah. Okay. I want to make sure I don't mess this up since we're just a little tipsy and... Oh, I typed the wrong one. Oh my god, guys, I'm sorry. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta remember how to be a streamer again. Hey, there we go. Oh, you're doing more Femboy ASMR? Femboy Friday ASMR? Is that what you're up to? Thank you so much for the raid once again. And how was it tonight? How was it today? You enjoying that Femboy Fridays? You enjoying the ASMR? Thank you for the follow, Windows 98 lover. Oh god, Windows 98. Do you remember the old days? Do you remember the old days of the 56K dial-up sound? It's like, hold on guys, my throat's kind of... Mic turned off? Oh my god, where's the off button? Okay, there we go, sorry about that. Oh my god, let's go down the list. Fox versus Wolf. The one game. Windows 98. Lost Wolf. And everybody else coming in from Wolfie's raid. Thank you so much for the raid once again, Lost Wolf. How was the ASMR over there? How was the Friday in general? What did y'all do? Did you have like a special theme, a special trigger, special story, or how do you like celebrate Femboy Fridays over there and whatnot? Do you always do Femboy Fridays? I try to. I do my absolute best not to miss Fridays, and just thought every time that I do a Friday stream, it is always a Femboy Friday. we just about always do Femboy Fridays, you know? So, I will say this. My days off are usually on a Tuesday or Thursday. And ideally, I would like to stream 5 days a week. However, sometimes Saturday is difficult, and sometimes Sunday has a holiday. But as long as I can, I'm here on Mondays, Wednesdays, Femboy Fridays, and Sundays preferably. You know, Sundays like where I like to put my ASMR streams, but I was like, today's a bit different. I didn't feel like playing Tevi. I wanted to do some like ASMR just because, you know, a couple of people are like really pushing for it, or they're starting to tell me it's like, we've been waiting, we've been telling you. And then some of them are getting like really excited because like they're starting to see like people contribute to like the ASMR microphone, and just like, guys, you're giving me too much power, and if you give me power, I'm going to use it against you. Nexus Saltaire, thank you for the follow, as well as Angel Rose ASMR. Thank you all for the follows and welcome on in tonight. Wish you a very warm and a very clingy ASMR stream. A wonderful and a wonderful chill ASMR stream. Femboy Fridays. Weekend. Holiday weekend. Martin Luther King. You know, I don't know if you have any plans just yet, but for most of y'all, you're gonna be off this Monday. So may you get in some extra rest. May you get some extra drinks, some extra hangouts, whatever it is you want to do this weekend. It's gonna be long, it's gonna be fun, but it's gonna be great. So hang in there. Hang in there and have a wonderful time. Your voice is hella relaxing. It's been a vibe so far. Yeah. A couple of people like kind of started to say that, and just like, I don't know where I like put my own voice necessarily, but I think I've noticed something. You want to know what it is? Do you want to know what this little fox has figured out? Now hold that thought for 1 second. You're probably gonna start doing free Femboy Fridays. Stream 5 days a week. Usually, and it's, oh wow. So you're like predominantly ASMR. Okay. So then you probably have like a lot of experience. Like, guys, I will admit, I'm a bit like new to the genre. So I still don't know like if I was to start adding triggers, what sounds people might want to hear. I've always been like, I guess, biased towards voice stuff. So like, whether it's just like whispers and voice acting and other things like that, I am really behind when it comes to like terminology and stuff like that. But there's one thing that I did figure out at some point. The one thing that I figured out is that I guess I have like a special way that I end my syllables. I have a weird way of talking. But I think it's because I talk weird. And in a weird way, I'm empathetic. So the way that I end my words, vowels, syllables, sounds, anything like that, is because I'm always trying to add emotion into that final sound, I guess you could say. It sounds like you talk deliberately. Yeah, that's the word for it. That's the word. I deliberately put a spin on certain sounds because I'm trying to not necessarily get an emotional reaction out of it, but I'm trying to, I guess, enhance the received emotion afterwards, which the two kind of go hand in hand. You have to put emotion into it to get emotion out of it. And I just kind of feel like when it comes to ASMR, that kind of way of talking is pretty good. If you're trying to help people relax, if you're trying to get into their heads, or if you're just trying to make them sort of feel, what am I trying to say? Feel a certain way. Voice control. Where did I learn voice control? Because I had to learn it somewhere else in order to start like actualizing it or using it. I guess it's just because maybe I've like always had like an interest in voice acting. And ever since I started like pushing my own voice's ability to like go up and down, the duality, I guess, the practice just ended up translating into ASMR pretty well. But I also think it's like a mix of, I think I'm just over emotional or over sensational a lot. So a lot of times my own emotions, like I know sometimes I put my emotion, like my spin onto like what I say or my words, my pronunciations and whatnot. But I think it's a lot of it's like an outlet for some of that. I'm really good at like, oh no, that's exactly what it is. I'm good at voicing my emotions, and not just in a literal way, but like Rendezvous said, if my voice had a physical form, I am essentially adding texture to my voice. I'm giving my voice a certain feel, and that feel is important on the ears. Now, I am a little bit under the influence of alcohol, and I don't know if I'm saying anything that makes sense, guys. I'm so sorry. It's just, I don't know how to talk about, like, my voice sometimes. But hey, if some people like it, then that's pretty good, you know? Not too much. Oh, you just started streaming in October, damn. That's impressive. That is impressive. So have you like picked up a lot of things in a short time? Have you learned like triggers, how to phrase things in a certain way? Have you like discovered a favorite personality or two maybe that you'd like to put on with the ASMR? Almost like a certain spin, a certain RP, or a certain way of like acting out and whatnot. What does mean, Violet? When you say it made me think of like Ashley going, oh. It's just like I can't do that voice that well for some reason. Like I can do other voices really quickly, like they just like, no, my tongue's too dry. How does she do so fast? My mouth just doesn't want to like if I warm up into it, then it's like my mouth doesn't want to move fast. Oh my god, how do they do that? It's oh, I get jealous. Well, not like overly jealous, but it's like, hey, that's cool. I want to do it too. And then it's like, I suck. I can't. But I keep trying anyways. And then it's like, I don't know. As long as it's cute and as long as it sounds good, then it doesn't have to be fast. But I think it's because I'm biased and I used to watch like a lot of speedrunners years ago. And it's like, I always want to do things fast. So when I hear people do like, but like with a single sound, like, it's like I can't do it that fast. But it'd be so cool to learn to do it fast. It's the one thing that my brain always gets like held up on and whatnot. But hey, I think it just comes with practice. NMMMEmin. Thank you for the follow to the channel and welcome on into the chat. How are you doing tonight? It makes sense to me. I can hear the rasp texture in my brain in a good way. It's good. Yeah. My voice has has a rasp that I guess is, it's a bit of a mixed bag. I think I've learned to use it for the best. And I felt like it's kind of a rasp that I only get from being like Melbourne and stuff like that. So that's why I've noticed like a lot of like male streamers and whatnot can actually do stuff like the aras like really well. Is because they know how to bring down the voice while bringing it up. Eamon. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotcha. I will devote that to my memory, and I will not make a mistake again. Emin. Just like amen or amen, but you're the emin. Okay. Dumb Fox Brain has remembered it. I appreciate it though. Like I always appreciate when people like point out my pronunciation because like sometimes I'm weird and sometimes I'm dyslexic. And to give you a story, this was like within the first 3 months of streaming, I did something funny. Somebody told me to name one of my Pokemon Harry, as in Harry, Hairy. And when they told me it, I looked at chat and I'm just like, what the fuck is Hairy? What does Hairy mean? And I'm just like, guys, what is Hairy? And they're like, you fucking idiot. It's Harry. And I'm just like, oh my god. Yes. What is Harry? What is Hairy? I can't believe I do that sometimes, but it's nice. It's nice. Musician. You're good at making the little mistakes that actually add emotion to the same that singers do. Oh, interesting. Discovery just gave me a heart attack. Wait, what is what Discovery? Like the Discovery Channel? It's like you and me, baby, are nothing but mammals. Ah, God, Bad Touch is such a nice, interesting song from the 90s. Wait. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Bad Touch was a 1999 song. Or was it a 2000 song? Because sometimes I'm always like, is it a 90s or is it 2000s? I'm just like, wait, this song literally come out like right at the end of 1999 or the start of 2000. I'm just like, oh, it's always a weird time for them to come out. Anyways, thank you for the hydration, Violet. I have it right here. Yep, just like that colors. Higher E. Higher E. But no, higher E. And this is how I did it, guys. I know Japanese to an extent. 少しだけならば日本語だけで話しましょうかな。どうでしょうかな。君の耳にささやきな声だけで話しましょうか。But no, I won't start doing like weep shit on the channel and stuff like that. But yeah, that's why I saw Harry and said Hairi, because H-A-I in Japanese is pronounced hi, hi. You know? So when I saw that, I tried to read it with the eyes of Japanese pronunciation, and that don't work. That is not how you read Harry. Japanese okay? 日本語上手。No, いや。まだまだ、なんだっけ。I'm so rusty. How do I say like I'm best? Like, 下手じゃなくて、その、まだ勉強してるんですけど、まだまだ、it starts with me, I think. It's like, 未完成なもので、but it's like, that's too literal, and it's just like, there's a word for like being a studier, and it's like, I could just say, no, I'm not a gakusei anymore. I'm not a student, but it's like, まだまだ勉強足りないな。俺は。Probably not a noun that starts with me. I think I'm thinking of something else. But yeah, I definitely need to get back to studying more. Because the thing is, I took Japanese in college. I took 4 years of it. But just about all my Japanese knowledge from like listening and speaking actually came from anime. And I guess because I don't really watch all that much anime these days. One, due to lack of time, and two, it's like, I don't know, some things kind of fell off for me. There's still some really good series out there. But I was definitely somebody who grew up with like the 2000s and the 2010s era of anime. Like Toradora, for example. That is definitely one of my OG classics. But yeah. I have a few Japanese friends that I would like to talk more with, but I definitely need to work on my Japanese. Hajime no Ippo. No, I actually haven't. That one was about boxing, wasn't it? I think it was like similar to Ashita no Jo. Wait, I feel like I think I saw a series that was maybe inspired by Hajime no Ippo. I forget which one I watched, but I watched a boxing anime, but it was like retold in the modern day, because it was like cyber in a little bit, but not like, full on cyberpunk. It was more like they had kind of like a mechanical thing on their back to make their punches hit harder, but the main character refused to use any sort of augmentations, and it was nice. It was interesting, but I don't remember the name. Grappling. I've never heard of a boxing called grappling. That's interesting. But I should watch those. Like I would, because I grew up with like some really old movies. Like, I've seen all the Rocky Balboa movies. I've seen, you know, I forget all their names. But I think everybody remembers the fight with Creed. And then in recent years, they actually did a movie based on like Creed's son, stuff like that. You were gaslighting him into Baki. I heard of Baki. There's another name. Also, colors Megalobox. I don't know why, but that series always missed me. Like, it was always on my list of ones to watch. And I was planning to watch it when it was coming out, and I just never got into it. I just never got a chance to start with it. But that reminds me. Around the time Megalobox came out, the years before it, and a few years after it, that was like the golden age of anime. That was like the golden age of anime. Because you even had some of the weirdest shit getting animated. Like, there was literally an anime about girls wrestling in swimsuits, but they were only allowed to attack each other with their ass. And I'm just like, okay, I'll admit, there's a bit of horny going on in these shows, but the narration, the direction of the stories is like, they have degen bait, but the story outshines the bait. Like, they bait you, but they give you something good. And a lot of today's anime is like, there's bait, but it's empty. They don't give you much of a story anymore. And I'm just like, what happened to fan service anime that actually had plot? It's like, I know some people are like, you don't watch fucking titty anime for the story. And I'm just like, I watch anime for the story, but I won't say no to titty and ass. Well, preferably ass. But today it's all ass and titty and no story. And I'm just like, no. No. There is one series that I will definitely watch when it comes out. And it might have already come out. I don't know. Who remembers Redo of Healer? That was a bit of a weird one. A bit of a dark one. A bit of a nice one. And I'm just like, I like this one. I like what he does. And I'm just kind of like, I want to do that too. Welcome in, Pancake. How are you doing? Keijo, is that the name of it? Hold on, Pancake. That sounds familiar. Oh my god, Pancake! That was literally the series I was thinking of. It was Keijo. Where they would, like, you know, the swimsuit girls that would just try to knock each other off with just their ass. It was such a weird series, but it's like, that's what I was saying. It had story. Sure, it baited you with ass. Yeah, or their tits, that's right. But it's just like, you don't see stuff like that. Today's anime is all about ass and tits and no story. And it's like, Keijo, yeah, might have had a lot of ass and tit, but it had story. And I guess today's generation just doesn't want story. I think, maybe? Thank you, Windows Lover, for the hydrate. Let me grab that for you real quickly. God, that water's so good. Thank you for all the hydrates, by the way. Anime is only porno, except for a few rare species or series. Now you guys have got me asking kind of a risky question, but give me a second before I say it anyways. Hold on. My chat window is like trying to auto scroll for some reason. I don't mind old humor. The funny thing is, a lot of old humor I could relate to or actually find funny. I'm a little bit of a boomer, you know? I'm like 400 something years old. So I'm definitely gonna recognize things from like the 90s and the 2000s. And maybe even before then. Like, I can never get into Nejima, but I definitely remember things like. What was it again? I never finished Chobets, but there was another series with a similar but darker style that I remember it. Elfin Liade. Now that was a good anime. You're old, just a little bit, you know? I've been around the planet for a couple hundred of years. But, I kind of have a taste for some of the older stuff. It's not bad. I can appreciate some of the newer stuff. It's just, I don't know. Either I can't really understand some of the newer stuff, or some of the older stuff just had a lot more thought put into it. I liked a lot of like 1-2 punches. I liked gag anime. Yu Yu Hakusho is an anime I want to rewatch someday. And let me tell you why. I never got to watch the original. I never got to watch the Japanese versions. And I've only seen bits and pieces that were on like Cartoon Network. And I would really love to watch stuff like that. I'd also like to watch like Ranma, 1/2. And probably Inuyasha. There's a lot of stuff that actually came to Cartoon Network, but I just never got around to watching. Now, I think Dot Hack was also a pretty good one from back then. A spiritual boomer. A cult classic, but I guess I get more negative about it the more I retrospect. I guess it depends. Like, if you were to look back on it with today's. I don't know. I guess colors. Here's a good question. What do you find wrong about Elfin Lied? In the eyes of today, what do you think it was missing? And do you think it was just an anime thing? If you happen to know like the source material, do you think they just left some stuff out? Do you think it could have been better? I'm curious. And you could never watch too focused on the episode and the plot. I'll be honest, I don't remember much about it. I just remember being on Cartoon Network. And I saw Fluffy Ears and Dog Boy. And I guess from a young age, I just really wanted to fuck him. And I'll admit that. And it's just like, I guess maybe that's one reason I got into Fluffy Ears and Fluffy Tails. It's just anime introduced me to something that was not normal. It's like, hey, that's not human. And I'm just like, I like that. It's cute. But I guess from like an early age, I realized that I also find like cute attractive. But it's interesting that like they share the same wavelength. So yeah, it's kind of up being one of those things, I guess. And given the author's other work, it doesn't really seem like there's a good point to the gore. It's just because it's what they like. I think it lacks any. Yeah, no. The anime, unfortunately, I think it was just a 12 episode half-core. I feel like they could have expanded on it. But one thing that was nice, maybe not for the best reasons, but still unique to that era of anime, is that they usually did things as half cores or at twice the pace. I think they did an okay job of pulling out filler. But I do think, yeah, the characters weren't overly developed and there was just a lot of killing for no reason. But hey, back then a little bit of a slasher wasn't bad. You didn't see too many enemies like that. So it was nice. I thought it was nice. Given that the author's other work, it doesn't really seem like there's a point to the... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I do think the anime did focus the most on the gore instead of the story building. What other things do they write? Out of curiosity. It's been a while. Aesthetically, you like Yu Yu Hakusho over HXH. Oh, this is a weird one, guys. Here's a weird one, and let me talk about it. What is the story? Is it just high school HXH or... I'm gonna have to look it up. Because I'll be honest, this is the one I'm thinking about, right? Yeah, high school HXH. This was an anime that had been around for a long time. At the time that I was like looking at it, and every time I came, I was like, it's just etchy. It's just pervy, and it's just like, sure, there's a cute little vampire, femboy in it, and then I was like, okay, you're you're talking about Hunter x Hunter. Okay. I hadn't got into that yet, but I also want to take a look at that at some point in the future. Just because I know it's like, it's got several femboys and stuff like that in it. And I don't know much about it, but I've heard it's good. But let me finish talking about what I was talking about. So, I was never too big on the, I guess, the ecchi genre, unless it had enough story behind it or enough good reason to watch it. So I avoided watching High School HXH for quite some time. And then one day, I was just like really bored and just like, you know what? Fine. If the little vampire femboy is really that cute, I'll give it a shot. And oh my god. The first season was like, this is the dumbest shit I have ever seen. But it's so funny. It's so different. It's so bad that it's good. And I'm just like, I can't even take the ecchi content seriously because it's trying to be a joke. And then the power system being based off nothing but his ability to get like horny. And I'm just like, the titty song, and I'm just like, oh my god, this shit is, it's so bad. It's cringe. And it's like, I was actually enjoying it. I was actually laughing my ass off. And I was like, you know what? This one gets a pass. This one gets a pass. Because it actually had humor. And even funnier, it actually had story. So, that was my story with High School HXH. Weird one. But, it was nice to actually see. Based Kaz, welcome in and thank you for the follow. How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for the follow all the way, Kaz. It's been a while. How have you been, buddy? How are you doing? What you been up to lately? It is definitely unique. It is definitely a unique one. Like, I never would have expected anything about it. The one game, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you for all the follows, by the way. Just in case you're just tuning in and whatnot, I'll do my intro again. I am Lily Moetsuki, and I am the fox on the screen. And tonight, we're doing some ASMR. Now, I know I got a little, I guess, off subject, and it turned into more chatty instead of RP. But forgive me, I'll make it up for you guys on Monday. But it's also because I guess I ran out of time, and my brain just can't really get into an RP script right now. But if I do, I mean, you know, the night's young. The night's still young. It's only 2 hours in. But I might try something more focused on Sunday. Or, no, it's Monday. But, I'm also forgetting that it's an ASMR stream. And I end up just talking anyways, but hey. It's not bad, right? I just like to talk. Forgive me, guys. I love to talk. I've been recommended to so many people talking about Hunter x Hunter that is like, I'm surprised I never got into it. I'm surprised that that series has so many femboys that I never got into it. One day though, I'll get into it. Is it actually called DXD? Wait a second. Oh my god, it's actually called DXD. I'm so dumb. I'm such a dumb fuck. Guys, don't trust my memory. Don't trust my memory at all. I literally thought it was called High School X, HX, because of all the, you know, the H and stuff. And just like... Anyways, thank you for the head pats, Rendezvous. Thank you for the head pats. I need them right now. My brain's being dumb. But yeah. Love them to be able to add certain conditions and caveats to their abilities, willing to increase their power. Let's see. Honestly, for me though, a lot of the time the best power system in a fighting game anime is no power system. It's why I love combat sport animes like Hajime no Ippo. Or there's a way you can mix and match them, actually. Like, I don't know what anime I was watching, but I'm pretty sure it was inspired by Joe. There was this African American fighter. He had the afro, the red gloves, and he refused to use, like, mechanical gear on his back or whatnot to make his punches stronger, or for the rich people to get like implants in their body to make them punch stronger. Wait, I think I was thinking of another anime that sounds like Megalobox. That was the one. God, I should have just looked it up. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm sorry, guys. There's another anime that sounds just like Megalobox. Oh no. I think I remember. Was it called Medaka Box? Yes. That's what it was. I was confusing Megalobox with Medaka Box. They sound just like this. Oh, why did they do this? Why did they do this? But yeah, it was Megalobox. And yes, that anime was the shit. That was a fun anime. That was a good anime. Because while it still had like power levels, gearless Joe, not using any of that, just being default against people with power levels. Oh, where one punch could have literally killed the guy. That was a good fucking series. That shit had me on the edge like the whole time. It was nice. It was nice. It was nice. It was so heckin' nice. I remember at some point in the series, he caves and ends up using gear, but it actually ends up holding him back quite a bit. Yeah, I forgot how that part goes. But I do remember that was like one thing. And I think it was like really early on. Because like, I think he maybe won a fight or two. And then he could actually afford it. And then he didn't like it. And he's like, nah, I just prefer not to use it. And then his trainer just like, no, you don't fucking like not use it. It's just like, Yeah. It was something like that, right? I want to rewatch it later, though. It's fun. If it's a counter punch, yeah, that's what he went for. Because you end up using your opponent's momentum to basically offset the lack of having a gear. So if you think of your punch and the gear punch being two punches, doing a normal punch versus somebody with momentum, so a counter punch, is basically turning their own momentum into +1 punch. So this is where a lot of knockouts come out in real life as well. Anybody can learn to kind of, in a way, take a punch to the gut or the ribs. But if it's a counter punch where your own momentum is used against you, you're gonna pass the fuck out. That's gonna flip so many breaker switches that you're just gonna blah, and just die. Well, not die, but you know what I mean. It uses your opponent's strength against them. Oh wait, that makes it even worse. Now that I think about it. Because the accelerated gravity or momentum from the gear. That's why. Right. That's why he went for gearless. Because they'd be able to punch so much harder and faster than they're like even capable of doing, that when that's combined with a counter punch and used against them, it's just gonna knock them out instantly. Like, you can't even stand up against that. That makes so much sense. Yeah, I don't know, but if it gets into depth. But without that Helaboki gear covering you, it's probably a lot easier to slip punches or slide your own punches through their guard. That's probably what it was banking on, honestly. That's probably what it was banking on. And that's probably why he didn't use a gear. He didn't want it to slow him down, because his way of fighting didn't require a heavy punch. It just needed to defeat the opponent. He was all about efficiency and not being slowed down. Now, obviously, anybody else that tried to do it, if they got hit, oh man, is it gonna hurt. But hey, he took the risk and he played it like a true Chad. So, let me see. I need to see one little thing. My allergies have been acting up like all night and stuff, and my Firefox just froze. Firefox, no, come back. I was gonna say, there's one thing I wanna look at real quickly. Okay, so they're still going. Guys, in about 30 minutes or an hour, I might cut today's stream a bit earlier just because I'm kind of tired. This week's been weird. Thank you for the head pets, Nani. Thank you for the head pets. How are you doing? How have you been? What have you been up to? You have anything fun coming up this weekend? I'm pretty sure in the anime, a lot of the gears people use AI that automatically predict and act against different moves. Probably. I don't remember, but honestly, if it did, then that would make a lot of sense. Cause that would probably be why he really didn't like using them. Cause he was an unorthodox fighter. And if you have an AI trying to dictate your moves, it's not gonna feel good. You're drunk? Oh, nice. I'm just a little tipsy myself. I'm just a little bit, out there. I'm not too far gone. But yeah, I had me a drink before starting stream just because I was like, I want my allergies to I just want them to behave a little bit. And yeah, it's led to a very interesting and chatty stream. Birthday friend doesn't have to worry about the potential latency of AI. That's exactly what was going on. You adore it? It's been a long time since I've seen it. I watched it as it was airing, so whenever it aired was probably the last time I saw it. But happy birthday for your friend Nonani. Happy birthday to them. May they have a wonderful time. I kind of hard week, not too hard. Not hard, but just normal hard. I guess you could just say it's my sleep is weird, and it's been so disgustingly cold that I'm really sleepy, really tired, and it's hard to get things done, and I just end up sleeping too much anyways, and it's meh. Hello, Snuggly Kitty, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing tonight? How's your Femboy Fridays going? Welcome on in. Welcome all of you and just joining and stuff like that. I'll go and do the intro again. I am Lily Moetsuki, the fox on the screen, and ASMR by Sunday, sometimes Friday, Wednesday, whenever we happen to need to make up our ASMR. We do some voice acting as well. We play some indie games and some VR chat from time to time. I will say, in the next couple of months, VR chat is going to come back, and it's going to be a lot more active, because we got a couple of surprises that are going to make it really, really fun. I've not shown it off yet, so to anyone that happens to be around VR chat this weekend, I have the final update on my Cardine model. But two, I also have a new base model. I'm gonna be using Chiffon as well. But let's just say probably within a week or two, I'm gonna get a little bit more lively, a little bit more movie and stuff, and it's gonna make it better. Thank you for the hydrate unstable. Let me get that for you. So I don't know if you can hear that, but there's an you guys can hear that, can't you? You can hear the ambulance going off outside. Oh my god, I'm sorry about that. That shit gets really loud. The police are, oh no, they're on to me. They're on to me. They're on to me for shrinking unstable small sausage even smaller. Thank you for the hydrate though, unstable. Thank you so much for the water. Other than ASMR, oh guys, I've not been doing a good job with the ASMR tonight. I mean, I'm so sorry. On Monday, I'll make it a either really soft voice focus or whisper focus, because I think tonight all I've been doing is talking and forgetting that it's even ASMR. So sorry about that. But yeah, I guess for the last maybe 30 minutes or hour, I'll try to get back more into just the ASMR stuff, just so it doesn't feel like I'm out of place or miscategorized or anything like that. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Yep. Other than ASMR, oh, I do all sorts of things. So in recent, we've been playing games like Tevi. We play a lot of indie games. Sometimes JRPGs or just games where we voice act a lot. We do some voice acting and whatnot. We do VR chat, but I also do a lot of retro games too, like Link to the Past. At some point, I do want to do Super Mario RPG 7 Stars, but for the Super Nintendo. Not the remake. But I think I'm also gonna add the Armageddon ROM hack on top of it. Now, we've done a lot of Link to the Past on the channel in the past, and I think even recently we were doing Sly Cooper 2. So, ASMR, indie, retro, VR chat. If you like any of those things, you're in the right place. But regardless if it's like retro, indie, or anything like that, there's usually voice acting as well. Like just on this last Wednesday, bless her heart, we had a collaboration with Electro Dolly, who is actually a voice actress and whatnot. And we had a lot of fun playing The Coffin of Andrew and Lily. And it got unhinged. In a good way. We're still both learning the characters and warming up to them. And oftentimes we would trade off who does Andrew, who does Lele, and just go from there. And it's fun. Also, welcome in my special little bean. My special little head pet bean. It is the one and the only Aaron. Aaron Lear, my dear. How are you doing? Welcome in. It's Friday. It's Friday. I know, I'm being silly. It's like hyperactive because you know what it is? Thank you for the head pats and stable. It's not just any Friday. It's not just any old Femboy Friday. It is a holiday weekend Friday. Which means I know a lot of you fluffs are going to be off on Monday. Which means there could be a lot of double dipping into VR chat this weekend. So, I know they're still outside my house. It's like, God damn, I got the weed. You can't have my weed. Get the fuck out of here. I'ma get my shotgun. I'ma blow you full of holes. Get the fuck out of my house. This is my weed. Anyways, I had to go off on attention. I'm so sorry, guys. The crazy voice inside of my head sometimes gets the better of me, and I can't control it anymore. I can't. No, they're coming for me. No, I didn't say the word weed. Stop getting loud. Oh no, I'm about to get clipped. My ass about to get clipped. No lube. Hey, Unsafe Wolf, how are you doing? Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Let me go ahead and get that for you. Let me start stretching. I need to stretch just in case I need to start running. In case I need to run for the hills. GG Friday. Yes. GG Femboy Fridays. It's like, oh my god, what's going on outside? Like, I don't want to open the thing, because if they see me, they're going to shoot me, because I was, like, literally talking about weed for, like, no reason. An unstable fox and an unsafe wolf. This place has gotten dangerous. I know. Because if the wolf's unsafe, your ass about to get pregnant unstable. They don't use any protection. I don't feel sorry for you. That's what you want. Anyways, yeah. I know sometimes I like go off on a silly tangent and I just like get weird. Like I have voices that I don't even use. Rather, I have voices that I don't know how to use or don't know that I have. And then when like shit happens, it's just like I start to go like and I just start to act out in like a weird way and just like start talking about weed and start talking about shotguns and like I need to take a chill pill. I don't want them to think I'm too unhinged. They might start thinking I'm like on substances and stuff. But I'm not on substances. I'm on alcohol. But I mean, alcohol's not illegal, right? It's not like I'm Scarface or anything. They don't have anything to arrest me for. The only thing they could arrest me for is grilling Unstable's ass into a very fine paste. They won't shoot you. They probably won't, honestly, I feel like the cops around here are pretty good about asking questions first before shooting. But I guess we'll just have to see. Okay, I got the stretch. Thank you for the stretch, Unsafe Wolf. Here's the hydrate. I'm sorry. I almost forgot about it. Let me see, I'm a bit behind. My day's going well. Besta Consagrado. Welcome on into the stream. How are you doing tonight? Let's see. Police, help down here. She kidnapped us and forces us to drink while smoking. It's like, no, officer, it wasn't me. I didn't do anything. No. Why would I need to do anything? How about this? You pretend like you didn't see anything tonight. And I'll let you off the hook. What do you mean you're the cop? I've got a knife. Okay, no, that's not gonna fly. Stab, 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 officer, stab, next officer. Okay, hide the bodies, cook them just like Lele, and... Okay, cops are out of here, and we're gonna get back into the ASMR, so... Welcome on, dear. Welcome on, honey. I cooked you an extra large steak. Don't ask where I got it from. But, I'm perfectly sure it's legal. I'm very sure that it's nice and fresh, you know? Not frozen at all. Can I have one of the cop hats? Sure thing. I need to get rid of the evidence, so if I can go to somebody else, I'll gladly share. You know? You're more than likely to have... I know, Lele is so hot. Her personality and everything is just like, oh my god. I want Lele to be my role model. That game's so fun though. I can't wait for next Wednesday. Me and Dolly are gonna be back on the mics again. And the next 3 hours is probably gonna be really unhinged. Because that's when they get crazy. That's when shit hits the fan. This is when they start killing people. This is also when they start to get mad at each other. This is also where Lily starts to get very, very unhinged. I'll just say this though. The more we play that game, the more unhinged it's going to get. The crazier it is that that game is going to get. And I can't wait. I cannot wait at all. She's gonna kill me if I found out. Oh no. Then don't let her know. Don't tell them. Don't let them find out. On this day I was like, incest is wincest. I mean, it's a game for the whole, like, family and whatnot. So, just remember this quote. If you play stupid games, expect to win stupid prizes. Whatever that means. Whether you're going down to Alabama or going down to Georgia, you know, there's a highway to hell for us both. It just depends on which one you take. But I mean, that's a completely different subject altogether. But yeah. How's everybody doing? What's in Georgia? The devil. You know? The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul still. Something like that. I don't remember it, but it's a very popular song on like banjo and stuff like that. But yeah, apparently Wincest is in Sweet Home Alabama. The devil is in Georgia. And you know, I feel like the two are right next to each other. Also, where's my bean? You got the sleepies? No worries, no worries. You had a long week. You had a work week. and stuff like that. And I'm sure there's other things just making you sleepy, like the weather, for example. So, may you get to enjoy the weekend. May you get to rest well and just take it easy and stuff. You know? I'm sure we're gonna see each other a lot this weekend. And I'm sure there's a lot of fun things to show off this weekend as well. Oh yeah, you're more than welcome to have the police clothing. Now, I am gonna have to say, you're gonna have to clean them. You know, they might be a little bit crimson soaked. Terraria, of course, or tomatoes, or wine. Let's say it's wine. But yeah, here. They're in a trash bag. Let me just wrap it on up for you real quickly. And yeah, here you go. Red police uniforms. It's a fashion statement. It's something like that, yeah. $600 dues? Is that how much they go for? That is crazy. It is interesting though. What is the statement? That is a good question. Guys, give me 1 second. I need to clear my throat. Okay, I'm back. So, if I dress up as a police officer, will Lily stab you? It depends. Are you trying to arrest me? Do you want me to stab you? I mean, unless you give me a reason, I don't just stab people for the sake of stabbing them. But I mean, I don't know, if you're looking to get a little masochistic, then sometimes I can get a little bit sadistic on the inside. It just really depends on what you want. Or if you just, instead of using a knife, if you just want me to bite. I need to get me a bone. Anybody willing to sell me a human bone by any chance? I promise it's for, perfectly scientific and intellectual discovery. Let me, gnaw on a bone just a little bit, okay? Maybe. I didn't say it had to be fresh, or I mean, preferably one that's been cleaned and disinfected. And you give me a bone. Yeah, give me the bone. Okay, I can't do that sound that well. For some reason my mouth just it doesn't like to do fast sounds for some reason. But yeah. So we're getting close to the 30-minute mark. So let's see if we can get either silly, crazy, comfy, chill, or wherever we want to spend the next little bit of time together and with whatnot. Somebody I've not given a read to in a very long time. And I also feel like I'm just a bit too exhausted from this week. Which honestly might be why I'm like lower in creative energy tonight. I think my brain is just so overworked that it's just like I can get into the start of a story, but my brain's just like too tired to finish it. So I was like, okay. So here's the plan for Monday then. Monday, because I need to move Sunday. Sunday, because Monday is Martin Luther's. And that means I'm probably going to be spending the whole weekend in VR with a couple of friends. So I'll be back Monday night at 9 o'clock EST. And I will try to either have a couple of stories, a couple of scripts, or a couple of themes to RP off of with you guys and whatnot. Today was really, I guess, like a warm-up or a reminder, because we hadn't done ASMR in a while, and I feel bad. It's so fun, and it's so nice, but I'm also like, I guess I forgot a little bit about what I like to do or how to do what I like to do. So I've been relying on chat a little bit more tonight, just to kind of play off and stuff. But yeah, we're getting there, and don't you worry. At least one ASMR a week is my goal. It's fun. It's fun. And it's also a way that I can like check like a progress report on what is it? I guess like how my voice quality is, vocal training, stuff like that. Also, give me 1 second. Like I've been like doing this like just a little bit all day. So I think one thing that could have happened is maybe I just like tired out my throat just a bit too early. But it's not too bad. It's just I need a bit more time to like practice it and whatnot. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. So guys, I have you for about another, let me see, I want to say 20 minutes. Oh my fucking god, ad break. No, guys, I'll be back. I have to pee. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about the ad break. I really do have to pee though. Sorry about that, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm tapping right back in. Yeah. I didn't know there was an ad break coming up. I was like, I really need to go and see Mother Nature. So, I had to go and see her first. But I'm back. Yay, Pop Cat. Yeah. We still got just a little bit longer, so lend me your ear for just a little bit longer, and I'll see what I can do. I'll try to actually keep it in the spirit of ASMR. Just give me 1 second. just a little bit of water, and I guess we'll just like go from there. Because I guess if we're gonna wind down and stuff for the night, if there's one thing that I've not done a lot of this Friday, it's I haven't done like enough whispering and stuff. So let's try this then. If I'm going to whisper and wind down, I'm also like really sleepy and stuff like that. So let's spin the story a little bit. Let's just say we're like all kind of tired and stuff. You know, I'm just being a lazy little fox. An absolutely lazy, sleepy fox. Just sleeping in bed, cozy under the covers. So, if I'm gonna be sleepy and eepy and stuff, why don't you come and get right next to me? You know, instead of me clinging on to you, how about you come behind me and cling on to me instead? You know? You even get the benefit of holding on to the towel at the same time. And I tell you, just look at this thing, it's big. You could even use it as a blanket if you wanted to. But yeah, you little fox boys all tuckered out for tonight. So I would just spend some time with me, and then I'll spoil you if you give me a bit of time. Yeah. Just sit like right next to me. Just hold me tight tonight, okay? It's been a long week. It's been a really long week. A lot of things have been going on. A lot of things that I can't really talk about either. But hey, I'm still hanging in there. I'm still doing what I can do. You know? At the end of the day, there's one thing that's true. I'm always trying to do things in good faith. I'm always doing my best. And trying as hard and as smart as I can. And sometimes I make a few mistakes. I trip up. And some things don't get to happen. But hey, that's just life. I'm not about to cry over some spilt milk. We are, only 2 weeks into the start of a wonderful new year. 2024 is all full of goals and aspirations and things that I just kind of want to do, It's been awesome. We got our first snow day over here in your part of Canada, and temperatures went all the way down to 7 degrees Fahrenheit. That is a very chilly week, yeah, damn. It's not gotten that cold here just yet, but it's been kind of chilly. Like, it's always hanging between the higher 20s and the lower 30s. And today got just a bit warmer. I think yesterday was also kind of warm too, but it's like I'm constantly rolling around in like double layers. Shirt and a hoodie, maybe some socks, some shorts, a blanket, a snuggie, and the heated blanket that I got from my mom. She's been using that like 24/7. She has been using that 24/7, so she's happy about it. Sorry about that. It cleared my throat just a little bit. So, as I was saying, yeah, I am definitely the big EP tonight. But hey, there's a fun weekend coming up. There's a lot of fun stuff to do, a lot of fun people to see, and then a serious attempt at actually ASMR on the next stream. I think tomorrow we're gonna be doing some Lethal Company on Discord. But actually, yeah, Monday night, unless there's nothing going on Sunday, of course. But Monday night, if not tomorrow or Sunday. Small chance Sunday, but big chance Monday. I'm gonna be back 9 o'clock Eastern with some more ASMR. You had a heated blanket, but I traded it with my cousin because I have no willpower to fend for myself. Oh, that's the other thing. If you're constantly using them and it's a power thing, then yeah, that might eat into the electricity bill just a little bit. But I mean, if you are trying to stay warm, there are some alternatives. Extra layers, nothing wrong with that. I know it makes you feel top heavy and stuff, but wearing double layers of socks, double layers of shirts, add a hoodie on top, add some smaller shorts under your actual shorts pants, put a blanket or a snuggie on top, and you can just get really nice and warm and snug. And yeah, you had a heated blanket. I hope you get another one in the future then. You know? You never know. I'll be honest though, sleeping at night's kind of weird lately. I use a weighted blanket instead of a heated blanket, and I've been feeling the need to maybe turn on the heater at night. I've not yet, but my god, it gets so cold while I'm asleep. Sometimes I wake up and I feel like I have a chest cold because the air that I'm breathing in is so frigid that I'm like, okay, I'm already having issues trying to stay warm with, like, you know, a comforter, a sheet, a throw blanket, and a weighted blanket, and I'm also like, this is a lot of fucking blankets and I'm still cold. And it's like, okay, something's going on. Do I need to turn on the heater or what the hell? You know what I mean? But I mean, in theory, a heated blanket probably wouldn't be bad to mix in with a weighted blanket and stuff. But for right now, the weighted blanket is 100% the MVP. If I didn't have a weighted blanket, I'd be like freezing my fucking bones off during the night. That thing is incredible. And while it's not perfect, because I'm still cold, I'm also like, what would I do without it? Thank you so much for the follow, L Rage #1. I am Lily Moetsuki, the fox on the screen tonight. Just some ASMR near you for you on the other side. We're kind of like winding down and stuff. We're getting like really close to the end because this little fox boy is just all tuckered out tonight. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. And right now, I just want you all to be right next to me. Just snuggle next to me, the covers. And you can cling on to the tail if you want to. You can give me head pats if you want to as well. Just like the tail, the ears are also pretty good at keeping people warm as long as they, get nice and close. I'm not gonna argue too much. Body heat is invaluable. So, just be on your best behavior. Just be on your best behavior. And you can get nice and close to me, and I can get nice and close to you. You keep me warm, I'll keep you warm. You know? It's all about being fair. Or warm, honestly. I don't really care for fairness when I'm just trying to stay warm. You can cling to me all you want to, you know? Just give me a good old hug. Just keep me safe. Welcome in, Teachu. How are you doing? Welcome on in. How are you doing tonight? Are you staying nice and chill? Are you staying nice and warm? How was the end of your Friday? Are you looking forward to the weekend? And are you getting oh so extra comfy and stuff? But yeah, be ready for this weekend. Because Monday will be just like our Sunday. It'll be the day before everybody goes back to work. And then that's where I will come back to work my charm. I will be the one who clings to you. I will be the one that whispers sweet nothings into your ear to help you wind down and go to sleep for the night. But tonight, y'all are gonna have to spoil me for just a little bit longer before we get out of here. Because I am sleepy. I still got stuff to work on, of course. My day's not done just yet, but yeah. I have been on the go all week. Right in the morning, start working. Middle of the afternoon, still working. And during the evening, it's either a stream or something else. But let me tell you what, I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's all learning experiences. It's all building experiences. And it's all gonna take me somewhere in the future. So, I'm gonna keep doing what I can to keep on working and making it fun, comfy, and especially happy for all of you guys, you know? That's the one thing that I aim for. That's the one thing that I aim to be, not just the fluffy fox on the screen, but the fox. And the fox of happiness. That's what I'm trying to do. And hey, at this rate, I think things are only gonna get better. Now just imagine we end up getting the ASMR. I'm like, that's gonna give me way too much power. That's gonna give me way too much power. Because that'll make me even sassier. And I'm not even, that's the one thing I didn't get too sassy. I'm sorry guys. Okay. Monday. I'll make Mondays a little story time and RP session a little bit more playful. Just because I know I got overexcited for today and I'm like all tuckered out. I'm like all tired and just I'm ready to relax and go to talk to somebody and just keep it easy and whatnot. So, day was good. Yesterday was, weird because I had like literally slept just about the full day away. And then today, I slept till like maybe noon or 2. I did a bit of work. Okay, I didn't do too much work. Guys, I'll be honest. It's been so cold lately. I feel like I have spent my entire days hibernating lately. And I'm like, oh no. It stays so cold that it's almost too difficult to be productive. You just like stay in bed, and the problem is when it's so cold outside, like on days like it has been lately, you just wake up and it's just like 5 more minutes. Just give me 5 more minutes, and you roll over and you fall asleep. And in what feels like seconds, 2 hours pass, and you look at the clock and it's like, oh my god, I'm late. And it's like, but I'm still tired, and I can't get up right now. It's like, I promise I'll work when I get up, and you just turn over again, and you fall asleep. And then, yeah, like Milo said, another 2 hours go by, and it's 4 hours later, and it's like, oh no. It's like, I'll be honest, sometimes if I sleep too much, I get sick. And then I just can't do almost anything. But when it's so cold, you hibernate like a bear. And funny enough, it didn't throw my sleep off too much yesterday. But I still feel tired. It's like, bruh, I don't want to sleep all day. I don't want to sleep all day. There's things I want to do. There's things I want to work on. But it's also like, I think it's a mix of two things. I think it's a mix of one, it's way too cold, therefore I feel like hibernating. Two, it's probably because I'm working too hard lately that my body's like, okay, you worked a lot. How about you take a little bit of time to rest, sleep, take it easy, and yeah, you know? then my body just like crashes, but yeah. You're the same way? Okay. Guys, I know today was a bit short and whatnot, but I really do appreciate you all showing up and hanging out with me. I appreciate all the raids, especially and follows and stuff done today. So, if you're looking for more ASMR, if you're looking for more comfy time and stuff like that with me, I will be back on Monday. Small chance Sunday night, but I'm banking on Monday night, because that's like where we usually do our ASMRs on Sunday, but like the holidays makes it weird, and I just want to ASMR everybody's little ears into bed before they start the work week, so that's why Monday would be our target. But yeah, hopefully tonight was still enjoyable, and I know it wasn't too ASMR content, but it was a good like reminder or warm up or just honestly a fun way to talk to you guys. I feel like chatting in an ASMR style is really up my sleeve. But hey, at the end of the day, ASMR is what you want it to be. It's not like overly binding and restrictive. But yeah. So I'm gonna let you guys go a little bit early tonight. Like I said, there's somebody that I've not rated in some time because I either stream before them or past them, and I'm just like, I never get to raid them anymore. And tonight's like, hey, I'm tired and I need to end early. And I'm like, tonight's a perfect night to finally give them a raid and whatnot. Yeah, a short but sweet stream's fine too. Yeah, indeed. It's just, my energy feels lower lately because like I'm sleepy this week, overworked, and it's just, I want to stream longer. It's just my brain is just meh. It's all cozy, tired, and it doesn't have enough fuel to start the fire. But hey, come Monday, I think I can turn that around. I think come Monday, if I plan some ideas in advance and I start getting it all like nice and set up for how to go into it and whatnot, I can do a much better job. Also, no worries, Tichu. No worries. Like, I usually stream longer, so there's usually a bigger window for, getting to stream longer hours for people to stop on by whenever they want. But yeah, don't feel bad at all. Like I said, I'm gonna be back. Oh, that's alright. Whittaker Fang, thank you so much for the follow. Just real quickly, I'm Lily Moetsuki, the fox on the screen, and I'll be doing ASMR again on Monday. Probably not Sunday, unless there's nothing going on. We usually do ASMR on Sundays, but I'm going to be doing it on Monday because of the holiday. The ASMR before the start of the work week. But yeah, you might have missed out on it today, that's okay. I promise I'll be back. I'll be back with more. So, until next time, hang tight, stay cozy, and y'all have a fun time. Yori Chimoka, welcome in and thank you for the follow so much. Let me cancel the raid just because, like, I'll put it up there again. I'm sorry for being like weird. It's just I wanted to. I feel bad like if I don't comment on like the first chats of the follows and stuff like that, but it's like that's a me thing. Because the thing is, I like to talk. I like to be silly. And it's like, oh, I don't want to stop just yet. It's like, okay, say hi, say thank you for the follow, or like, you know what I mean, But yeah. Thank you so much for the follows. Yorichimoka with Ticker Fang and Outrage. I know we didn't get this out there too much just yet, but I really appreciate you being here. And if you're looking for me and more ASMR, I'll be back on Monday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll be doing a comfy, clinky, right next to your ear kind of ASMR styled stream. Just for everybody to relax, rest, and wind on down for the weekend before they start the work week. So if that sounds up your alley, I'll be back then. I'll be back. So don't miss me too hard, because I'm gonna miss you guys. But until next time, we'll meet again on the other side of the screen. This has been Lily over and out. Have a great night and sleep well.